Hey, you guys, just seen the latest Vikings season 4, 4B trailer, and there's a lot of interesting things that happened, in this trailer. So, for one, the trailer begins with a little brief, shots of Sigurd, Vitsirk, Lagatha, who seems to be in the bed with someone, and an axe. And you also see King Egbert, and it seemed like it's raining over in Wessex. Then you hear this conversation and see the conversation between Bjorn and the Seer. And before that happens, you see Ragnar, beautiful wide shot of Ragnar, his back turned, just looking at the beautiful, scenery. He seems to be at the spot where he used to live with Lagatha, Bjorn, Athelstan, and also his dead daughter Gita. So, yeah. So, during the conversation with Bjorn and the seer says that, Ragnar's return will bring, no, what was said before? No, Bjorn said before that his father has returned and he doesn't know if he made the right choice returning back. And the seer says to Bjorn pretty much that his father's return marks war, chaos, calamity, death, and tragedy. And while he's saying that, you see Queen Aslog, she seems to either she's she has this big wound, really bloody wound, ironically near her womb, vagina and shit. So maybe she had a miscarriage, maybe, someone killed her or something, whatever. So anywho, after that, you have pretty much Bjorn saying he's not afraid. And the seer's like, you'll curse the day Ragnar returns. So, we have this big thing with Ragnar talking with Floki saying, I have to return to England. And while he's saying that, you see this brief shot of Egbert looking over his map, of England and whatever. And Floki said, you should have returned years ago. So after that, we have Bjorn, with Floki, with Vitsirk on his left, apparently entering Rollo's court. And he has a map, and he tells Rollo, this is the map to the Mediterranean, and I need safe passage for my fleet. So you have Rollo talking to Gisla saying that, he can't hold back, his true essence, which is his Vikings. He's a Viking at the end of the day. So you see Rollo on the boat, with Bjorn. You see he's going to take part in the raiding of the Mediterranean. And you see Floki, also obviously taking part in it as well. So you see Ragnar with Ivar on the boat, and it seemed like there's a storm happening. And you see, after that, you see Lagatha with her army. And she seems to be attacking Kattegat. And she says, with a one shot of Queen Aslog, that I can never forgive you for taking my husband. You see a one shot of Lagatha kissing Ragnar and my world. And then you just see total chaos going on from there with Lagatha with the sword, bringing it down, marking, the attack, of Kattegat. So that's one thing that we noted. There's a woman on her right, on Lagatha, that at first I say, okay, she's on the right. Is she gonna be a big, character? And ironically, the very next scene, we have her and Lagatha in bed together, and she kisses Lagatha. So it seems to me, season 4B of Vikings, Lagatha is gonna have a lesbian love interest, which in a way it's kind of a long time coming, considering every man she kind of fucks with tends to hurt her some shape or form, either Ragnar or the abusive asshole, I forgot his name, and Kalf, who betrayed her, for power. So that's going to be interesting to see how that goes. So anywho, besides that, we have Ragnar telling, Ivar, that one day, the world will fear you, my son. It's Ivar, the boneless, all that stuff. So while that's happening, you have, Ivar pretty much telling, the people, telling his brothers and whatever, so forth, said that we're going to raise an army twice the army of what father had in Paris. So I don't know if he's talking about the army from when Ragnar attacked Rollo or when they first went to Paris. Because that army seems to be way, way, way bigger. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, we have Ivar in his fucking chariot. I really like a badass or whatever. We have the scene of Ivar killing a few dudes rolling around with his axe, just like boom, 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 like that. On some gangster shit. So besides that, we have Ivar seems to be the leader of this, or it seems him and Bjorn are co-leaders. You know, so we have after that we have pretty much Ethel Wolf asking the guy who seems to be dying, how many Northmen are there? Are there hundreds? Are there thousands? Tell me, damn it, damn you. You know what I mean? Because the dude dies beforehand. So, you know, we have Bjorn leading the charge saying, you know, in charge, you know, I mean, on one side of the army saying, charge, you know what I mean? He seems to be ahead of one army, and Ivar seems to be ahead of the other. I mean, so maybe they are co-leaders, you know. But yeah, so you have Ragnar. He's seems to be either beaten up or kind of, you know, I don't know, sick or something. And you have these soldiers with like spikes and shit, you know, like little spears, just kind of cautious of him as he's being put back in like a cage or something, like an animal. I don't know how that came about, but yeah, it seemed, and he had this look on his face as though he's planning something, you know. So yeah, so you have that, and you have Ivar declaring. You have this really badass scene, which he sort of reminds me of Michael Corleone when he became the Godfather. You have him, you know, with a different hairstyle, with just this look of determination and calmness, saying that, you know, we're gonna take over the world now, you know. And you have the Vikings and the Saxons just going at it, just straight up war and all that stuff, whatever. And then he just ends with Ivar like, you know. And then the last part of the trailer, you have Ragnar like saying, "Don't be afraid." You know, I'm so, you know, amped for, you know, for the last half of season 4. It seems like everything's gonna be fucking epic. This is probably gonna be the best season of all, you know, Vikings. And if this is what we get for the last half of season 4, imagine what season 5 is gonna be. You know what I mean? Gonna be like Jesus Christ, you know. But before in this video, I just want to make people, you know this. I don't think Ragnar's gonna die. I think if he's gonna die, is going to be season 6, because remember, he has to feel some type of jealousy at his son's accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? So I think season 4 would be too early, and the same can go for season 5. So season 6, I'm looking for Ragnar to die, but season 4, hell no, it'll be too obvious. You know what I mean? Besides, they would have had at least an image of a snake pit or something, since that's the way how he died. You know, in history. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry for all the sweating. You know, it's fucking hot as balls, you know, here, you know, where I live. So yeah, thank you for watching, you know. Adios. Like the video, subscribe if you can, and once again, adios.